Hey guys, and welcome to GG Gameplays and to this gameplay of Destiny. So guys, I'm sorry for the bad video quality, but I shot this from my TV screen. I don't have a capture card yet. As you may know, these things are very expensive. So that's all I can do for ya for now. So Destiny, what do I think about it? Well, I played, let's see, about 2.5 hours, maybe about 3 hours actually. I've played the game, and what do you think about it? Well, I don't know, I actually super like it. I expected to not like it because it's an FPS. I can't really play FPS games on the PS3. As you can see, I'm not so bad actually, but the weapons are not so good, so the aiming is not so easy. But for an FPS game and for the PS3 FPS game, I think is awesome. Enough awesome, I mean. So I watched Angry Joe's Let's Plays on Twitch, and he said that the game is not so good thus far. He just can't find something so appealing about the game. The story wasn't good and so on. And I think that the story has a lot of potential in general as an idea, but it is really not fully realized. Of course, I'm in the beginning of the game, so much can happen after a while. And since I just saw the enemies, I wanted to talk to you about them. So the enemies are hard enough, and at the same time, not so hard. I mean, normally hard. So I'm pleased with the enemies, and they're smart. They go places, and sometimes they're not so smart because they're just sitting, and you can sneak up on them and just blast them in the face, which is entertaining. And as you can see, the blood is very fast recovered, so you will recover very fast as long as you have patience and you go somewhere to hide. So what else to tell you about Destiny? So far, well, the graphics are super amazing, especially for PS3. Let me tell ya, every wall, texture on everything is very good. The effects are very good. Anti-aliasing, of course, is not very good. As you can see here, it looks good. Of course, as much as possible. To see anything shot from the TV with the camera, but in the distance the anti-aliasing is very bad. But in mostly the grass, if you can see the textures on the rocks, the weapon, everything looks super decent. The environment as a whole looks amazing and very colorful. I'm very surprised because most times that developers create games for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Of course, now this game is a next-gen game for the next-gen consoles also, but when they do usually a game for 360 and PS3, they do the 360 version a lot more colorful. Not so soft as objects and everything, but a lot more colorful. But this time, this game looks shiny, colorful, amazing. I'm so happy that they managed to work with the PS3 and try to make the best of it for these games. Because I'm telling you, I am playing this game on the PS3 and I just think, wow, this is next gen. I mean, there's this feeling to it, like it's a next gen. And I know that I'm playing on the last gen console, but they really make it work and feel like a next gen, look like a next gen as much as possible. I'm very pleased for now, guys. So as far as the fun factor goes, this game for now for me is lots of fun. I try to put the controller down so I can go here and bring you this video. I really tried, and finally I got to a mission where usually when you play and if you die, you just respawn to where you left off, which is super amazing, and I'm very glad. It's not like you go back from the beginning of the level or something like this, from the beginning of the area, let's say, but there are certain zones where are war zones, and if you die, you die and you start from the beginning, which sucks a big time. But it's kind of like the last part of each mission. Each mission you have something like a boss that you have to defeat along with his minions, let's say. I'm just going to, by the way, I have to cut certain parts of the video so you can see more of the game, and so you cannot see the reflection of the camera and me playing. Yeah, that sucks. So I'm going to cut down to certain parts. So anyway, guys, overall impressions really for now. First of all, the first thing that you will see of this game is the graphics. The second thing, the menu is very good and intuitive. You can get used to it very fast. And first, when you get to the third person part of the game, which is right after the first mission, you will have to go and collect your reward from a vendor. And I didn't get from the beginning how to do that. The reward was just flowing on the downside of the screen, and I just didn't saw that, and then I go back to it and get back to the vendor again and find out how to do this, because I saw other players walking around who was doing the same thing, going to the vendor, and apparently they did what they had to there. So it might take you a little bit of minutes to get used to how everything works, the principles of everything, but I think you'll get it. So whether or not you have to buy this game or not, I can't say. I mean, I can't be sure, but from the first 2 hours and a half, about 3, as I said, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I'm usually a person, as I said, that had never played so much FPS on the PS3, because it's a lot harder on the and not like on the PC with the mouse where everything is a lot more accurate. But as you can see, I did what I could to hit the targets, and actually the first and only game that I've ever finished on the PS3 and FPS was Call of Duty Ghost, and I did a pretty good job there. So this is kind of Call of Duty Ghost, I mean as a way of aiming, so it's not so different, it's not that hard. Well, it's hard, but it's not something that you can go around with when you get used to it, so you will only get better. The weapons for now I have, and I tried 3 weapons, and they're not very accurate, and this weapon, for instance, should be a lot better than my first weapon, but because this is my second weapon, but it's actually a lot slower, so you maybe have to switch to a faster weapon on some of the enemies. And the upgrades are pretty good. I had upgrades that you can blast people with a huge bolt of energy, which is a little bit later on. I haven't get the chance to film that. My camera went out of power, and this video will be far too long, so I can say that this game will will become annoying after time. I really can't. I can say if this game will become boring after time. But for now, I like what they did with the environment. I like what they did with the little robot that is following you around. That's called Ghost. It can keeps you company. Of course, it can keeps you company as far as it could help you. And that's this robot is actually for. I'm not sure if it has some upgrades, but I did pick up some dead ghosts along the way, so I probably will get some upgrades for the ghost robot later on. So guys, super enjoy this game. I love it for now, for the first 3 hours. So maybe it will be better if you can pick this up when it's on lower price, because I can't really say for now that it's worth all the money. But what can I say is that it's really enjoyable for now. I'm yet to try PvP. When I learn my way around the game, maybe I will. There's just a lot of games to play, guys. I have Call of Duty Ghosts, I have Titanfall. I'm very into GTA 5 because I haven't finished it yet. I just left it for a couple of months, forgot about it, and then I played actually Watch Dogs, and I was so inspired to go back again to the GTA 5 game because GTA 5 is a lot better. So on, guys, thank you very much for watching this first impressions video of Destiny. And please share, comment, make a thumbs up if you like. And till next time with GetEG Gameplays. Bye guys.